Once upon a time, there was a school bus driver named John. He had a son named Tim who was a student in the school district where John worked. One day, Tim was caught rioting with his friends during a school event. When John found out, he was furious and decided to teach his son a lesson. As soon as the bus was empty, John ordered Tim to get off the bus and never come back on it again. Tim, who was still in shock, obeyed his father and got off the bus. But as he was exiting, he tripped and fell from the door of the bus. Sadly, he was run over by a passing bicycle. Tim was rushed to the hospital with minor injuries, but the incident left a deep impact on both father and son. As soon as Tim was taken to the hospital, the police arrived on the scene to investigate the cause of the accident. They interviewed witnesses and reviewed footage from the bus's surveillance camera. To their horror, they discovered that John had been in a state of anger and hatred towards his son for quite some time. He had taken the opportunity to punish Tim for his actions in the riot without considering the possible consequences of his actions. John was arrested and charged with child endangerment and abuse. He faced a long trial, during which he had to come to terms with the fact that he had let his anger and resentment for his son cloud his judgment. In the end, he was found guilty and sentenced to serve time in prison. Tim, on the other hand, had to deal with both physical and emotional scars from the incident served as a harsh reminder to both John and Tim of the importance of communication, forgiveness, and the power of love in a family. After the investigation, it was revealed that John was struggling with mental health issues. He had been going through a difficult time in his personal life and had not sought help or support. His anger and resentment towards his son was a symptom of his deeper emotional turmoil. He was tried and put in prison for his actions, but over time he received treatment for his mental health and eventually was pardoned and released. Once he was released, he reconciled with his wife, and they worked together to rebuild their relationship and their family. He took responsibility for his actions and apologized to Tim for the pain he had caused. They also worked on rebuilding their relationship. John's wife and Tim supported him during his therapy and helped him understand the importance of mental health and seeking help when needed. John learned to cope with his mental health issues and became a better father, husband, and person. He made sure to always put his family first and to be there for them, both emotionally and physically. The incident, although tragic, was a turning point in John's life and brought him closer to his family and made him more aware of the importance of mental health and the importance of seeking help when needed. He was left with feelings of betrayal and abandonment from his father. But with the help of therapy and support from his loved ones, he was able to heal and forgive his father for his mistake.